What I love about your tweets is that you use these great quotes. And one of your quotes on this front, hurting people with the truth is better than killing them with a lie. Now,
it's very appropriate in this environment, isn't it?
I mean, is it really a lie? Or are we being, are we being alarmist about this?
Look no further than the CPI. Is there anybody out there that would say that the CPI is running at the rate that their inflation rate is running at the rate that the government says they are?
1.3%.
Yeah, there is not a chance in Hades that people feel that way when they look at what they're spending money on. And
there's not a chance in Hades. I like that.
When you look at how they calculate the unemployment rate versus how they calculated it back in 1980, and if you take that misery index that you did in 1980 with Jimmy Carter as president, right before Reagan took over the presidency, that misery index was really high. Well, if they calculated these things, inflation and unemployment today, the way they did back then, it would be higher now than it was during the Jimmy Carter years.
What's interesting is that even the Keynesian economists are challenging the Keynesian economists. MIT's Billion Prices Project now calculates inflation at almost like a three-bagger versus what the U.S. government calculates at. So, with that number, 3.9% CPI, which I still think is relatively low, that's the MIT number, you'd be running negative 2% GDP right now.
Yeah, and that's why it's so hysterical when I see all these GDP estimates that we were going to get 4%. If we were going to get 4% real GDP at some point, you've got a lot to overcome with the reading we got in the first quarter. You're way behind there.